You all missed the panty raid, and you should be ashamed. Now, what the fuck is the panty raid? You're probably thinking, what do you mean, missed the panty raid? What were you doing, 80s? Oh, I wasn't doing anything. You gotta put this all on SpongeBob and Patrick. And now they roped Mr. Krabs in to their debauchery. Anyways, what I'm pretty much talking about is you all missed it. You missed the panty raid, and you should be ashamed. You couldn't make it, you didn't know about it, and you know what? Fuck you, that's what happens. Well, what exactly happened is the episode Midlife Crustacean is no longer being aired. And I guess it hasn't been aired for quite some time. Apparently since 2018, as per this article I'm reading, which I think I'll just link in the description. It's an IGN article. Anyways, what's going on is apparently it's actually been out of rotation since then, and well, the reason being for, I guess, it not being kid appropriate, which is actually kind of fair. I'm not gonna knock them too hard for this one, but god damn, was this episode a classic? I think the first time I saw it, I was like, what am I watching? And given the fact that this episode came out in 2003, I was like, what? I was 4 years old. I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really get it. All I remember is seeing Mr. Krabs holding up them panties, and then his mama walking in like, what? My parents probably walked in and thought, he downloaded the wrong SpongeBob. But yeah, man, I don't know what to say about it. So I'm pretty much just gonna read from the article. The article says, the SpongeBob SquarePants episode Midlife Crustacean is out of rotation and is not available to stream on Paramount Plus or purchase digitally on services like Amazon. Another SpongeBob episode, Quarantine Krab, also appears to have been shelved due to plotline similarities to COVID-19 pandemic. What? Dude, I hope this isn't true. This is fucking stupid. Why? Okay, I kind of understand the midlife crustacean, but alright, I'm gonna have to check out the Quarantine Krab one. I'm gonna have to get it legally. Sure. Article goes on to say the season episode Midlife Crustacean first aired 2003. Yeah. Features Mr. Krabs in a midlife crisis. SpongeBob and Patrick help him out by showing Mr. Krabs a good time. Oh yeah, they showed him a good time. Oh yeah. By shoving his mama's panties down his throat. So nasty. I didn't say that. A representative from Nickelodeon said. Article goes on. A representative from Nickelodeon said Midlife Crustacean has been out of rotation since 2018, following a standards review in which we determined some story elements were not kid appropriate. When asked which scenes caused the controversy and if Nickelodeon ever considered a content warning in front of the episode instead of removing it completely, a rep for Nickelodeon said no comment. Homie, what? What? Come on, man. Look, you couldn't just have... Come on, man. I think this was just like a knee-jerk reaction they had back in 2018 where they reviewed the episode and they thought, oh, yeah, let's just take it off. Let's, sweep it under the rug, let's not mention it. I think a content warning would have been fine. The scene isn't that bad. Is it weird? Well, I guess we got to think about the implications. Pretty much... I guess the show would, or from the episode, if in case you don't know, yeah, like it said earlier in the article, Mr. Krabs was having a midlife crisis, and he wanted to be cool again. He wanted to be seen as the cool guys, and luckily he picked the right people for the job. So he picked SpongeBob and Patrick, probably the coolest motherfuckers out here. But some point through showing them a good time, Mr. Krabs just wasn't having it. He was like, fuck this, fuck you, you guys are weird, you guys are fucking weirdos, and you're lame. I remember that. I remember that line, because I fucking watched it, that's why. And I remember that, and so I think it was Patrick who said, "Well, I guess you're gonna miss out on the panty raid." I'm not gonna do that again. I'm sorry. So they reeled in Mr. Krabs with this whole panty raid thing, where they're gonna go in and take some ladies' undergarments, her bloomers, and pretty much steal them. And I guess that episode pretty much implies that SpongeBob and Patrick do that often. I think that's funny. But whatever. Yeah. So it goes on to say the scene that may have led to the episode's removal could have been the scene where Patrick suggests a panty raid, which leads to SpongeBob, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs breaking into a woman's house to steal their underwear. It turns out the house they broke into was Mr. Krabs' mom's house. The mom catches the three in the act and sends Mr. Krabs to his childhood room for the rest of the night. Oh yeah, I remember that scene too. That shit was funny, man. Like, he sent him to his... That was a cool room. I never had like a little race car bed. That's what... Man, that... Mr. Krabs had a decked out childhood room. Like, he had the little race car bed. He had all his toys and shit. I can't really remember it. I'll post up a little picture right there. Yep, there it is. Yep. Goes on to say 2 SpongeBob episodes are usually paired up with one another to fill out traditional 30-minute television slots. The companion episode, The Great Snail Race, remains available to stream on Paramount Plus. Both Snail Race and Midlife are unavailable to purchase on Amazon. That's wacky. So wait. So you can get The Great Snail Race on Paramount Plus, but you can't get Midlife on Paramount Plus. And you can't purchase either one of them. Back to the article. However, Amazon Prime in the USA currently has both episodes unchanged and available to stream for all subscribers. Oh, yeah. You gotta be a damn subscriber. Well, yeah. You're probably already an Amazon Plus member, or not Plus. Amazon Prime. God, I fucking hate all these subscription services. They're all whack. Oh, apparently there's an update. Snail Race and Midlife were removed from Amazon Prime shortly. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. So what are my thoughts on this? I think it's stupid. They should have just put a content warning on the episode. I don't think they had to go, above and beyond and do all that. Because this episode wasn't all that bad. It really wasn't. I mean, you could make an argument for that last scene, but it was a funny scene, especially for kids. But I guess it's the implications that SpongeBob and Patrick are fucking creeps, and so is Mr. Krabs, since he was interested in it and went along. I don't know. Well, rest in peace to 2 pretty great episodes. The Snail Race too. We can't forget that one. So about that one, in case you don't know. Apparently, it starts off with Squidward getting this pure breed snail. He enters into a contest, and SpongeBob wants to prove his snail's worth, so he enters the contest. He burns out his snail, and long story short, a rock wins the whole race, and that's it. Well, rest in peace, Snail Race and Midlife Crisis. You know what I mean. All right, that's it. You missed the panty raid. I was there. So that about just wraps things up. Alright. If I sound different, that's because post-production me. Now remember to like, comment, subscribe, dislike. If you dislike this video, I know it was pretty trash. Anyways, I'm done here. Peace.